Data price prediction. What is going on, guys? Sir Lewis here. In this video, I'm going to give you my data price prediction where I see it topping out in this coming bull market that we're in right now. So this is actually a coin requested from someone in my Patreon, which I only sell my indicators. It's not a community. It's only my indicators. But I actually do like data. I have some data. So I was going to bring a price prediction on this eventually. I just brought it earlier. And I do have a playlist for all my price predictions. So far, we have Dogecoin, Shiba, but I'm going to be doing price predictions on all the coins, the popular coins at least. And this one, we got data. So let's take a look at data. By the way, this is my Fib Waves indicator that's available in the Patreon. I'll show you guys here how it works. I coded it myself. So data. Before I give you my price predictions, we'll take a look at data at the moment as it is, right? In my opinion, at the moment, at least where data's at around $1.28, where recently data actually went up to, what was it, like $3 back here in spring of 2024. So I do think data's at a great price. If you believe in data and like I said, guys, if a coin that you're invested in did not show some life following the market back in spring, doing something like that, that's not a good sign. But here for data, it's good because it did show that type of life, that life right there, that sign that it does have some life and it is following the markets. It's just moving slow along with many other utility coins. So I believe eventually when data breaks this right here, right, which is around, if you look at this, it's around 240, 223, depends on the day, month. So around $2.30, around there. Once we break that, data is really gonna keep moving up vertically in this new uptrend, because I do believe it's basically rounding out here and creating a higher low. So I am bullish on data, and this is a coin that I've been buying, accumulating. I still think it's at a great price, even with Bitcoin going up. So what I like about data right now, stochastic on the monthly, we're pretty low here, right? We can see that we're starting to curve. You're seeing that curve here, and we have all this territory to move up to overbought. So the number one sign, of course, is always when we come back up here to overbought again, that's going to be the peak of the market, or at least the peak for data. Okay, once data comes up here, it could stay here for a couple weeks or a month or two. That's going to be the peak for data. I can bet you that, okay, for this crypto bull market. So that's on the monthly. Now I want to show some things here also on the weekly that I found very interesting. So this is data on the weekly, and I want to show you here how my indicator actually works, the Fib waves. You can see the Fib waves, I coded it based on Fibonacci, and I put the colors myself. I put green because that's the time we want to buy during the fear, and we're actually in green right now. So when data came up here recently in the spring, right, in the white over here around $3, that was a sign to sell. And we came back down here in the green on the weekly, and we're still down here. So I think, like I said, even my indicator is telling me right now, not financial advice, that it's a good time to get into data, as you can see right there. And one thing too, if another reason why I'm bullish on data is this right here. Okay, the MA, right, the moving average here, the blue one, the green one is the 50, the blue one is 100. We can see we had that cross here on the weekly. That is super bullish. You want to know why? Right there. Last time this happened on the weekly, guess what happened? Guess what happened to data? This was last time the 50 crossed the 100. Guess what happened? Data went parabolic, right? Parabolic, and then it crossed back right over here when data dumped, when it was around $1.26, right? But here we get that cross, as you can see right here. And so I believe very, very soon data is going to start going parabolic like it did last bull market. So, and when does it start doing that? Well, Bitcoin dominance. You can see right here, Bitcoin dominance. When did data peak? Back in 2021. Data, if you look right here on the monthly, data peaked around, what is that, $16? It was around $16, and it was actually back in April of 2021, it peaked. Now, let's check Bitcoin dominance. When was April 2021? Right over here. Right over here. This candle right here on Bitcoin dominance was April 2021. So Theta peaked when Bitcoin dominance was right there, right? So I believe once Bitcoin dominance starts to curve, comes down possibly around the same area, right, will be when Theta peaks again. But again, we can go much higher, do something like that. So that's something to watch out for also looking at the peak for Theta. And another thing here before I show you my price prediction, Theta Bitcoin chart. By the way, all these charts, guys, are super important. These are charts that you want to be looking at when you're trying to snipe the peak for Theta. You shouldn't just be looking at Theta's chart. You should be looking at all these charts. And this is a Theta Bitcoin chart. This is an important chart because we can see that the Theta Bitcoin chart, we can see that we also peaked right here, right? In April 2021. Theta was outperforming Bitcoin, and I believe that this is why it's still a good time to buy Theta. Because look, we just been creating lower lows, lower lows. So Theta, Bitcoin has been outperforming Theta so much here recently, but I do believe that this is gonna start to turn around, and we're gonna start to see something like that and move up tremendously fast, very fast. And once we have that huge spike up, just like we did right here, right? That is going to be your other sign on when Theta peaks, when you should sell. Okay, so let's go here to the charts, the main chart, Theta on the monthly. And let's pull out our Fibonacci so I could give you my Theta price prediction. And I do believe Theta has everything to go to these levels as it went to 16 bucks last bull market. So let's pull out the Fibonacci here and see where are our targets here for the Theta peak of the market, where we're taking most of our profits, where I can see it hitting. So according to Fibonacci, and like Fibonacci, you can see how accurate it's been. Right here, when Theta was around $3, at that 0.5, that's when you should have been taking profits if you've been trading Theta. That 0.5 right there, Theta topped out perfectly right there. It closed exactly on that 0.5, and we actually retraced, and we've been holding that 0.78 for months now. So there you go. Another reason why Theta is at a good price right now. We've been holding that 0.78 for 4 months now, and I believe we're gonna slowly start to pick back up and rise again. So, looking at Fibonacci here and where Theta could possibly come up this bull market, we can see that the 0.27, negative 0.27, brings us to 40 bucks, which I do believe Theta has everything to come up there. Has everything to come up to 40 bucks. So that's where I'll probably start taking profits. Again, honestly, I might take, my initial out or start taking some profits around 16 to 20 bucks, right? But I do believe Theta, as it's going up, I do believe it's going to go to 40 bucks for sure, conservatively. That's my price prediction conservatively. Now, the 0.38 is $59, right? So 58, 59. So most likely Theta will peak somewhere in between 40 to 58. Okay, so it doesn't have to be exactly 40. It could be 44. It could be 50. It could be somewhere around this range here. Okay, according to Fibonacci. Now, let's say that it has an amazing bull market. I don't know if there's some groundbreaking news regarding Theta, and it just skyrockets this coming bull market. The 618, which is the most bullish scenario, brings Theta to $127. Okay. $127. Now, I do think that for Theta to get there, there would have to be some groundbreaking news. We'd have to see a lot of volume, a lot of buying, a lot of big people buying Theta for it to get to that 618, which is very well possible. It just has to be a very bullish scenario for Theta this coming bull market. So just remember those levels, that 618, negative 618, 127, and then the negative 27, 40, and negative 38 Fibonacci 58. So most likely once I'm most likely going to be fully out of Theta as it's, above 40 to 50 around there, depending on where we are in the market and how I see the market. If I see Theta has more potential, then I might leave some for it to go possibly to 127. Okay, so there you guys go. That's my Theta price prediction. I'm going to keep you guys up to date as we go. Of course, join the Cryptopolis, my free Telegram. The only thing that I sell are my indicators on Patreon. You guys can join. But as far as community, you guys can join Cryptopolis 100% for free. So I'll be keeping you guys up to date when I take profits on Theta and other coins on there. So definitely join. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Comment below what coins you guys want next. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.